Traders, day 17 small account challenge. Just got our new hotkey set up yesterday, which I love. If you didn't watch my video on how to set these up, go do that now. It's percentage based versus share based that keeps your sizing consistent. That's excellent for small accounts for efficiency, consistency. We don't want to keep having to enter in different numbers. 100 shares on a dollar stock is way different than 100 shares on a $100 stock. So we're all good there. Now we just need the trades to work out. Took one yesterday, sent an OCO order. It literally took me out at the top and then continued fading the entire rest of the day. So how does that not irk you? Well, it certainly did, but it is what it is. You got to accept that all kinds of different things happen in the stock market. You can have your edge and high probability setup, but risk equals a number of different outcomes. So one of the more important things with the small account challenge is, of course, emphasizing risk. We have to predefine that. And like they used to say when I played basketball, the best offense is defense. Now that is true, but we need to take winning shots now. We need to start getting some winning trades to get some padding on the account so that we can start sizing up. My goal for the end of January was to be at 1,500 on the account. So far, we're sitting right at about $1,040. So we've been fighting the good fight, just tug of war battle back and forth. We need to get some good trades in. We're going to do it today. Let's get to the computer. Okay, yesterday made the mistake of chasing. I'm going to try very hard to avoid that today because we were in it at a really bad price that mess with my emotions while in it, and that resulted in why I got stopped out. I want to blame the stock world, but you have to take responsibility, otherwise you're never going to learn, right? Always blame yourself in trading so that we can refine ourselves and learn from it. Sitting right under $1,040 on the account. Feeling good. Today's going to be a good day. We're going to get over 1,100 today. I'm feeling it. We're going to let some of these work for us, and we're going to do well. So there's a few tickers watching this morning. Citigroup. This one popped up yesterday. Is at RSI of a 72. Nice climb yesterday. We're sitting right under the previous close, this yellow line here, and then also 78.50 was a floor. That floor now turns into a ceiling of resistance. So we could risk that or the highs depending on what C does at the open. COMP I'm watching. Comp, this one popped up nice yesterday. It's sitting right in between some resistance and support zones. This is the hangover setup. I'd like to see this one get closer to $7. This one's one I want to watch come to us. I want this one to find us, not us find it, like I did yesterday. Going to be a little more patient today and see how that goes. $7, great area of resistance. Would like to see that a little higher. We got a pop yesterday. Let's get another pop. HIMX pop yesterday. Light volume after hours pre-market. That's what I look for. We want to see profit taken and fade from the longs who got involved with this yesterday. 850 resistance on the daily. And then a couple others. AIOT. I need that one up towards like 650. And then BK, this is another bank ticker. That one's got some daily resistance, 8270. Looking left of the chart as we do. Now, here's the thing. That hotkey I have set to Shift S. Shift S are the keystrokes, and what that does is it gets me in 20% of my buying power on a ticker. That's what we're going to do today as well. Now, I want these to come to us, so I'm not going to hit the bid today. There was one I missed yesterday that just snapped right out of the open, and I kind of had wished that I just hit the bid. I want this to come to us. Let's see what's going to set up this morning. We got a few minutes till the market opens up, and let's take it from there. The most important thing today, 3 things I'm focused on. A, not over trading, cutting at my predefined risk quickly. And 3, letting my winners work for me. We're going to try to take half off and set OCO orders and let them fade. Let's get to work, traders. Critical piece of wisdom I want to throw to you guys this morning that are newer to trading. Don't get tunneled in on one ticker. It took me years to gain this wisdom, so I want to pass it along to you. But when you get focused, tunneled in on one ticker, you tend to make mistakes. You tend to make emotionally heightened mistakes. There's going to be stocks doing the opposite of what you want all the time. If one is not working, cut it, move on to another ticker. It's okay. Don't take it personally. But when you're involved with one, you kind of marry it, and you don't want to marry tickers. They're not loyal. They will cheat on you. So do not marry them. All right, we got a minute and a half till the market opens up. Market is now open. C has got a 30-cent spread at the moment. Whoa, HIMX getting a morning spike. C we might go ahead and stab at. 77.99 on C. We'll see if we get taken out there. C have not gotten executed yet. HIMX sell off after that pop. I do like it, HIMX. It's just got a spread on it. I don't know. Okay, we got filled on C. Good. Let's look at comp. Comp's coming right down to 650 support. Let me hit comp. I'm going to put an order out to short comp. We got filled. 656. Down a little bit on comp. All right, we're working 2. That is right near support. I don't want it back over 666. It's kind of the stop on COMP. I'm hoping I didn't just chase that one down. And C, I'm working 78 average, but that one's popping up right now. Let's take a look at C. Again, we don't want to fight any of these. So C's hitting some resistance up here. That resistance line we have marked out, that's going to be our stop. That's 78.50. If it can hold up and over that. It's getting a hard reject right now off of it, though. Comp, we need that to drop and fade under 650. C, we need that one to drop and fade under 78. Okay, comp is working for us. Hitting under 650 right now. We just need C to start working out. Dang, comp just got a pop off of 650 again. 650 is the 50-day moving average as well. That's not good for us. Yeah, we could have waited for C as well on that entry. Up towards the resistance line. HIMX is now heavy against that high there, 888. 650 is the 50-day. So with comp, we need it to stay under 650. It's heavy under VWAP right now. We'll see what happens there. And then C would like that to stay heavy, get under 78. Lots of upper shadows, so I'm optimistic there. But yeah, 78 keeps bouncing. All right, here we go. C starting to sell off. Yeah, comp not loving it. C looking heavy, lots of upper shadows there. This is pretty much the resistance I'm going to play on comp, 666, which it may try to come up and hit. It's got some lower shadows at this 650 line, which is the 50-day, and also some support yesterday, so I don't like that. C feels like a good fader, much like BK, which was on my list, the one that's actually working right now. All right, comp I'm going to hit up here again with a risk against 666, I believe it is. Yeah, C is just buying up, guys. I might just be having to get out of C. Let me take a look. Yeah, back up towards the highs here. Little doji star candlestick down here. I think we need to get out of C. Yeah, we're going to cover up on C as it's making this move back on up. Comp, I'm interested in hitting this again. Putting an order out there. Get a few more shares. Got filled. Stop will be against the highs, 662. Beautiful head and shoulders on comp, 666, which I like that 666 number right there as the shoulder line for COMP. I don't want to get crazy here, but I do want to potentially hit it again against that if we pop towards it for that 650 snap at some point, potentially. All right, comp is starting to come back under VWAP. Now, we need it to get to that neckline on the head and shoulders for the snap if we're going to get to CQ today. Let's smack her one more time. 200 shares, 667. Filled. 670s will be out. Giving it a second here at resistance to see what she wants to do at the shoulders. My average is 661 with 459 shares. 670 and beyond will be out of it. And unfortunately, it looks like we're about to get stopped out because she wants higher. Giving this thing every opportunity in the world to work for us. We've gone green on the day. We bounced off support. I had a bad entry. Again, the theme here. It sucks to cut something off right at resistance. That's our rule here. We jumped in like we did yesterday on BBIO to our demise, and here we go. Yeah. Jumping in too early. Let's set an OCO order so I have to get out of it. Close with OCO. Stop market. 677. Buy to cover. 650. Confirm and send. All right. So I will stop out 677. Traders, I've done the exact opposite of everything I said this morning. Do as I say, not as I do. Market makers definitely see my order there, and they're looking to snipe it, though. I just made a sticky note. Cut losers quick. Don't marry stocks. That's what I said in pre-market. Let the winners run and set an OCO on entry. I may try to do that. That's going on the forehead. We need to not do this. For one, okay, maybe decent setup, but then I did look. We were bouncing off the 50-day. It was bouncing off a previous past chart history support. Really terrible entry. At that point, I should have gotten out. So now we're about to get liquidated on this OCO, thankfully. thankfully get liquidated. Be done with it. I shouldn't be rewarded for this trade. Literally everything I said in pre-market was meant to be told to me. I think that's a fairly good rule of thumb though. Let's OCO order in when I get into my ticker. That way I'm not adjusting anything mid-trade. That's what amateurs do. I'm not adjusting the risk. I'm not sizing in a little bit more. I'm not doing anything, but the stock is going to work out the way I saw it to work out, or it's not. Because when it's doing different than what you think it's going to do, that's when it becomes gambling. And for me, it becomes very emotionally hard to stop out right around resistance. But you know what? Set the OCO order and forget it. I think partially today I was emotional because of BBIO yesterday. My OCO order took me out right at the tippy top of the bounce. And then that would have been a nice green trade, fading throughout the day. And so today I'm like, I don't want to set an OCO order. I don't want that to happen to me. But you need to. 677 on the ask now. See if she's going to liquidate us there. She liquidated. All right. I told you guys, market makers, they see these orders, they just want to send it on up to it. Well, a little bit more than max loss today. Max loss is $50 on the day. Broke a number of rules. Took a really awful trade. This ticker actually looks like a good long. Man, traders, yeah, that was all poor. That was all poor. Lay it on me, because that was bad. Badly executed. Chased it again. Broke some rules. Adjusted the risk. Added into it. Pretty much broke about every single rule I could have possibly broke. So moving forward tomorrow, because we're going to get back over $1,000 tomorrow. Now we're red on the week. When we get into a ticker, I'm going to set an OCO order immediately. And new rule, I am not to adjust it at all. So we didn't get the crack and fade on it. I married the ticker, did exactly what I said not to do. I'm doing fairly well at the not over trading and not revenge trading. Now I've exposed a flaw here that we're going to put some guardrails around, which is setting an OCO bracket order after we get into a ticker. Immediately after we get into a ticker, we're setting an OCO. Honestly, so we can move on. I'm optimistic about that because what we're going to be doing is setting the OCO and then setting it and forgetting about that ticker, moving on to something else. This was entirely preventable and it shouldn't have happened. But here we are. We live to fight another day. So tomorrow, I got to wear this sticky note on my forehead. So it's constantly in my peripheral vision. We're going to set an OCO order. I don't have to follow the other rules. Cut losses quick. Don't marry stocks. Let the winners run. I don't even have to pay attention to that. If we set the OCO order upon entry, we can get into a ticker, set it, and forget about it. But traders, I showed you exactly what not to do. It was bad. It was really bad, guys. I don't even want to review it, but we will. Let's do a quick review. Comp 650. I think I got in somewhere around here thinking we were going to break under 650. We didn't. Originally, I thought, okay, well then 666 or so will be the stop. Never set it. And then we just added into it along the way while it was popping up. See, we got rid of that pretty quick. I realized that was kind of choppy. C is choppy. It's been choppy all morning. Comp, I fell in love with it. Did what I said I shouldn't have done. And then married it. And she was not loyal to me. Isn't it funny how things work? We go over all that in the morning and I don't even listen to myself. All right, traders. Well, that's that. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Tomorrow's Friday. It's a new day. I plan on getting involved in a few positions, setting the OCO orders, and letting her rip tater chip. Hit the like and subscribe button, traders. We will see you tomorrow.